Truro is a town in central Nova Scotia, Canada. Truro is the shire town of Colchester County and is located on the south side of the Salmon River floodplain, close to the river's mouth at the eastern end of Cobequid Bay. History. The MIKMAQ name for the Truro area, Wagobegitik, meaning end of the water's flow, was shortened by Acadian settlers to Cobequid, who arrived in the area in the early 1700s and by 1727 had established a small village near the present downtown site of Truro known as Villebois-Brule. Many Acadians in this region left in the Acadian Exodus, which preceded the expulsion of the Acadians in 1755. The town was resettled in 1761 by Presbyterians of predominantly Ulster Scottish origin who came from Ireland via New England. It is named after the city of Truro in Cornwall, England. Originally a small farming community, the construction of the Nova Scotia Railway between Halifax and Pictou in 1858 caused the municipality to experience a fast rate of growth, which increased even more when the railway connected to central Canada in 1872 and became the Intercolonial Railway. The Intercolonial, which later became the Canadian National Railway, built a large roundhouse and rail yard in Truro. Further rail links to Cape Breton and to the Annapolis Valley through the Dominion Atlantic Railway in 1905 made the town even more a transportation hub for Nova Scotia. The railway also attracted industries such as the Truro Woolen Mills in 1870 and provincial institutions like the Provincial Normal School and the Nova Scotia Agricultural College. The town officially incorporated in 1875. Many figures from the town's past are featured in over 40 tree sculptures which were carved in tree trunks after Truro lost most of its elm trees to Dutch elm disease in the 1990s. The history of the town and surrounding county is preserved at the Colchester Historical Museum, which is designated under the Provincial Heritage Property Act. Infrastructure and attractions. Truro is known as the hub of Nova Scotia as it is located at the junction between the Canadian National Railway, running between Halifax and Montreal, and the Cape Breton and Central Nova Scotia Railway, running between Truro and Sydney. Until the 1980s, Truro also hosted a junction between the Canadian National and Canadian Pacific Railway's former Dominion Atlantic Railway line running through Windsor and down the Annapolis Valley to Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. An important highway interchange is located just north of Truro in the rural community of Onslow, where Highway 102 ends at Highway 104, both four-lane expressways. Secondary roads Trunk 2 and Trunk 4 intersect in the town. Important tertiary roads Route 236 and Route 311 end in the nearby communities of Lower Truro and Onslow respectively. Some of these roads also form part of the Glooscap Trail, which is a scenic drive for tourists. Nova Scotia Power has several transmission line corridors in or near Truro. Additionally, Bell Alliant, East Link and 360 networks route most of the major telephone and data communications lines in the province through the town. Some small chunks of the Berlin Wall are located near the agricultural campus of Dalhousie University. Education. Truro has two public high schools, Cobequid Educational Centre and the Francophone École Acadienne de Truro. Post-secondary options include a campus of the Nova Scotia Community College, and the Institute of Human Services Education, as well as the agricultural campus of Dalhousie University in the neighbouring village of Bible Hill. Sports. Truro has two ice hockey rinks. Truro is home to the Truro Bearcats, a junior ice hockey team who are two-time MJAHL champions. Football is also a popular sport in the town, with all games being played on Friday night at the Truro Amateur Athletic Club grounds. Truro Raceway conducts harness races every Sunday. Truro is also home to a rugby club, which hosts the World Indoor Sevens Rugby Championships. Truro enjoys a vibrant soccer scene centered about the local CC Riders soccer club, which serves Tier 2 soccer for both genders and all ages. Outdoor soccer takes place between May and October, and indoor 7-a-side and pick-up games run through the winter months. Finally, there is also curling, bowling, swimming, softball, baseball, tennis, golfing, martial arts, snowboarding, snowshoeing, basketball, volleyball, skiing and most everything else either at school or local club level. Notable people: Sir Adams George Archibald, father of Confederation; Lyman Archibald, member of the first team; Nora Bernard, MIKMAQ activist; Corey Bowles, actor, dancer, musician; Lyle Carter, retired National Hockey League goaltender; Bob Champu, retired National Hockey League goaltender; Glenn V. Davidson, retired naval officer, recipient of an honorary doctorate of civil laws from University King's College; Martin Henry Dawson, led pioneering research into DNA and penicillin, found the cure for subacute bacterial endocarditis; Fred Dixon, Harper appointed member of the Senate of Canada; Art Dorrington, first black hockey player to sign an NHL contract; Jeff Douglas, actor and broadcast presenter; Alexander Forrester, educator; John Gray, playwright; Harry Hampton, Scottish-American golf professional; A.J. B. Johnston, historian and novelist; Burnley, Rocky Jones, political activist; Jeremiah, Jerry Jones, soldier; Chet Connexney, professional lacrosse player; Brett Lowther, CFL player; Lewis Mackenzie, retired Major General; Sandy Mackenzie, professional hockey player; Greg Madison, Deputy Chief of the Defense Staff; John McIsaac, professional hockey referee; Leo McKay, Jr., novelist; Justin Paladie, professional Canadian football player; Doug Rogers, Olympian and flag-bearer for Canada at the 1972 Olympics; Zach Sill, professional hockey player; George Isaac Smith, 18th Premier of Nova Scotia, Trudeau-appointed member of the Senate of Canada; Barry Stagg, singer-songwriter, playwright, musician; Robert Stamfield, politician; Bill White, composer, politician, social activist; Jack White, labor union activist, politician; Portia White, singer; William A. White, church minister and father to Bill, Jack and Portia; Lenore Zann, actress and politician. Climate. Demographics.